single day. I'm gonna make something great.
Hey everyone, hello, welcome to episode 2. Today we're going to go over a beginner leg day routine. Pretty low impact. It'll have some high impact options. I'm going to do it as a progression. So any exercise you see me doing, I'm starting off with the first level of the progression and I'll move on into the higher levels. But it's up to you to decide if you want to take it up to the next level or if you want to keep it in that first option. Alright, so starting off with the warm-up, we're just going to get a little dynamic movement in just to start our warm-up, and then we'll go straight into some squats and lunges and calves and glutes. Alright, so first starting off, we're just going to come up into a basic knee raise. Knees coming up high and toward the chest. If you're feeling like you want to get a little bit more movement, you can add a little bounce on each side. Just kind of like stay light on the toes, taking it up. Should be thinking a little bit about your breathing, giving the nice deep inhales and exhales. If you want to take it up a little bit more from there, you can go into a little high knee jog. So your hands are right here in the middle, trying to get those knees up to the hands, nice and high. And it's going to be a few seconds here. And then next, coming up, we're going to come into our heel kicks into the glutes. So right here, you're just stepping it out, doing this arm movement, kind of squeezing your elbows back behind you, warming up upper and lower. And again, if you want to take it up into a high knee or a butt kick right here. Oops, watch out for the chair. Butt kick right here. Goes up. Nice little jog. Good, good. We're just going to do a few seconds. Getting warmer. And from there, we're going to go ahead and take it down into our side lunge. We're going to come side to side. We're going to lunge back up so you can see a little bit. Side, side. Here, you're just kind of like stretching out the legs a little bit, opening the hips. If you want to add a reach across, you can add a reach across. Last few here. 3, 2, and last one. Alright, we're going to go into our squat starting off. First level is to use a chair. That's going to help you perform as well, because it gives you that feeling that you have to push your hips back when you come down into the squat. So you're just sitting down on the edge of that chair, then pushing back up right here. So we're going to do 10 of each. I already lost count, so the count on this first one might be wrong. Alright, and if you want to try doing a single leg up, right here, make sure that you're coming up slowly and taking your time and just pushing off with that base leg. And if you're doing it that way, you're just going to do 5 on each side of the 10. Alright, so we're going to come into some bear squats next. So again, using that chair as a guide if you want to, but just not sitting down this time. So just coming down about halfway, parallel to the floor, just like if you were sitting into the chair, but without sitting in it. My arms are just out kind of as a balance method. If you want to come straight out, mix it a little bit more for balance. And it just also helps me keep my chest nice and tall instead of leaning forward. So I'm keeping that nice tall chest, tall back. And the next one, if you feel like you want to try for the jump squat, You can come down and just explode up, get a little air, stay light on those toes, try to land like you're a ninja. And that should be 10 of those. All right, we're gonna come into some lunges next. We're gonna turn here. All right, take a big step. Drop that back knee straight down. Step together. Other side. Same thing both ways. So we got 10 lunges. We're going to go into the higher variation now. If you want to go into the jump, you're just going to power up and switch legs. Alright, we got 2 sets of these. If you're doing both, you're just going to alternate. If you're doing the first one, you're just going to keep that lunge straight through. Alright, if you're switching up into our power lunge. Alright, good job. We're going to move on to our next section. Calf raises. So I change the camera just so you can see what I'm doing with my legs. Alright, so we're just going to come up, squeezing up onto the toes. Get that nice lift at the top. Right here. Here we're going to go for a little bit more reps. Just like maybe 20 to 25 starting out. And when you finish your first set, you're going to turn so that your heels are in together, tight. Your toes are facing outward. Same thing, up and down, right there. You might notice I'm getting a little pause at the top, holding that contraction. Alright, and then once you finish that set, now we're going to reverse it. So this is the awkward one. Basically like your pigeon toes. So now my toes are together and my heels are out. Up and down. So what we're doing is, I do these 3 different angles because your calf muscle actually has 2 heads to it. So we're just hitting the outside and the inside. So the 2 sides. If you ever see someone with like super defined calves and you notice you see a little split down the middle, down the back of the calf, that is why you see that. Alright, so that should have been about either 20 to 25 with each. If you want to go through that for 2 sets, you can go through that for 2 sets. If you're just starting off, you might want to do 1 set because calves tend to get really sore pretty easily. So depending on if you want to be super sore tomorrow, you can do another round of those. At least we have some glute work we're going to do right here. So you're going to lay down flat, squeeze your hips up nice and high. Kind of think about you're squeezing a penny between your butt cheeks, or picking up paper. I've heard that one too. Just allow you to get that nice high hip raise. Alright, and for our next set, we have another option if you want to add a leg lift on each side. Excuse me, make it a little bit more challenging. Once you finish your 10, you can go through one more set of each, or just stick here with your regular bridge. And once you finish those, we have our last one. Alright, so you're just going to have a slight bend in your knees right here. Use that elbow to prop you up. You're going to open outward. Outside, just squeeze open. This one we actually do in the military. This is the first, your easier option. And make sure, if you're up on that elbow, make sure that it's stacked nice and straight and that you're not leaning into it either way. Make sure it's that nice lift and you're actually holding yourself upright. And from there, for a little bit more challenge, you can extend out and come up right here. Control, not really resting in between, getting nice and high. And then for our third option, if you want to do a double leg lift, you're actually sort of hitting you're hitting that core here. But I like adding this into the progression. I feel like it's a good flow. You'll still feel it in the outer thigh as well. And you might need to rock a little bit back in your hips, just so you're not on the bony part of your hips when it gets uncomfortable. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do both sides. So you can go ahead and flip it over, starting off with that bent leg. And onto your straight leg. And if you decide you want to do double leg, remember you can stay in that straight leg or that bent leg, or even switch between if you want. Alright, so when you finish that, you can either go for 2 sets if you want to, or you can go ahead and go into your stretch. So up to you. If you want to pause or whenever you do this workout on your own, you can go for 2 or 3 sets. If not, we're just going to start stretching out. So right here we got a butterfly stretch, opening the hips, getting the feet in nice and tight as best you can. Sometimes I see people like lean down really low over this. So if you like to do that. I personally, I like the tall method, so I keep my posture nice and tall, straight spine, straight back. All your stretches you want to hold for about maybe 15 to 20 seconds. Some people like to go a little bit longer, up to 30 seconds. Up to you. Alright, I'm going to come down. Hug one knee in, stretch right here. Making it nice and tight. If your calves are feeling a little bit, you might want to roll out. And next one is a stretch up hamstring stretch. You want to walk your hands up as high as they can go. Try not to hold directly behind the knee because then you're just going to bend your leg. So you want to hold higher so you can actually get that straight leg. And you should feel that stretch right there in the hamstring. I'm going to do these a little bit shorter for the sake of the video. Slightly shorter than 10 seconds probably. Looks like my shoelace came untied during all that. Hard work. Alright, so now for quads, you're going to turn to the side. Bring the heel in, line those knees up side by side, and squeeze into the glute. So you're just stretching right here on the top. And then you can either flip over or you can just grab the bottom leg and do the same thing on the bottom side. So up to you. I see people flip or keep it. Well, I'm the instructor, so normally they just do whatever I'm doing, so that's fine too. Alright, and then when you finish that, you're good. Make sure you drink plenty of water. If you need to do an extra round, let's start over and go again. Drop in the comments how many rounds you did, which exercises you did, if you liked it, if you had a good workout. Always comment, suggestions, feedback. Oh, hi Link, there's my cat. Yeah, like and subscribe. Whew, have a good one, y'all.